so this is the first phrase. It's in the lower fret position. I'll play along with it once and then slow it down and show you the phrase. So here's the phrase. Alright, so that's the phrase. We take it slowly. We're going back and forth between the G string 3rd fret and either the 6th of the D or the 5th of the D. So we've got Alright, so we got that little bend on the 7th of the G, half step bend, heading for the 8th fret, right? And then we have 2nd fret, little quarter step bend, pull off to 0, and then 3 of the D. So we got, and I did just do that all legato, but some of those are picked. You have a, so then the next phrase. Alright, so this is probably one of the more tricky phrases rhythmically to play. So we have 3-5 on the D string up to, and that's a hammer on. Then play the 3rd of the G, and then just play 5-3 on the D again. Now we're going to slide from 5 to 7 on the G string. So we go 3rd finger, 1st, 3rd, and then 5-3 again. So that's that little bit of a phrase. I'll play through that again. I've kind of split these in two from what I originally intended, but here we go. All right, that's that phrase. Now, once you get back to there, we just ended there. We're going to play, right, so 7, 5, 3, right? And then we're going to go to the B string and bend the 6th fret up a whole step. It's the note that would be on the 8th fret. And then we do a slide from 5 to 7. And then 5-3. So that whole phrase would be, so that whole thing, those two pieces put together are, okay. Now the next phrase, let's take a listen to it. All right, so this one, I don't think he does octaves. Some people tend to think he does octaves on this, but I'm not quite so sure. But if you do it down low, you're coming off of, remember, so once you're hanging on that 3 from the previous phrase, right, we're going to play the 3rd fret, play it again, hammer on, and then 3 picks, and then we're going to come up without really a slide. We're going to slide the left hand, but you don't want to hear it. It's going to go, so from this last phrase, right, so we just hit the 7. See how you don't really hear that slide? So we're going to slide from 7 to 8. 7, 8. And then you start your sequence. That might be 3 notes there. Yeah. So we get 3 notes up on the 17th fret. So that phrase again, slowly. Cool. And that phrase quickly. Okay, now the next phrase. So this one's pretty easy. Right? Again, kind of slowly. I think we originally said he goes to the 15 here on the D first, but it's all between the 12 of the G, the 12 of the D, and the 15 of the B. Right? So that's Harley. So now we're going to do, in this next phrase, okay, so we're going to do a bend from the 15th fret to the note that would be on the 17th. So it's going to go, right? And he kind of gives the bend a little shake, right? Cool, so we do that, and then 15, 13. Now we come up to the 18th fret, which I don't have a dot here, but you should, so it's going to be in between your two dots. And this one's going to be the same. We're going to bend it up a whole step and kind of give it a shake at the top. So we're looking for that note from here. And then when we come back down, we're going to play 18, 17. And then now we play a note on the B string, and that's going to be your 15th fret. So we have, so that whole phrase. Now we hold this, kind of hear it here. If you want to destroy my sweater, so that's the whole solo. That last little phrase after you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And that's the whole solo. All right, have fun with that. Let me know if you have any questions.